Even after the enforced 3.5-year layoff, Ali's hand speed was still there. It was responsible for destroying Jerry Quarry.
Ali says, come on, and he caught him. Caught him 2 lovely ones to the chin. I reckon he's going to finish it now in this round. Yes, Quarry can't take anymore. I'm surprised at Mike Kaplan, referee, not stopping it. Quarry driven to retaliate. The bandage come loose in Ali's left glove. Catches him again. Where is he getting this energy from? A glazed, dazed Quarry. Half a minute to go. And he's fighting back from nowhere. Seconds to go, and Quarry, where is he getting it from? He's punched his heart out there, and he really caught Clay. Oh, Ali, and he fights back again as Ali now is infuriated. At least he did wipe some of the smile off Ali's face there. Ali out to finish it. Yeah, it was a last stand, I think. It was Quarry's last gallant effort. Referee must stop. Yes, it's all over. All over, and rightly so, and not before it's time.
Well, while he's moving around with that blinding speed, nobody can hit him.
2.5 years after taking the world title from Sonny Liston, he produced what trainer Angelo Dundee described as Ali's greatest ever boxing exhibition. Cleveland Williams could neither land his own punches nor avoid Ali's.
A 1-2, and Williams goes down. Cleveland Williams floored for the first time in this fight. So referee Harry Kessler continues the count. Challenger Cleveland Williams floored for the first time in this fight. Now Clay moves in there. Throwing combinations. Landing all types of punches, and Williams goes down again.
Over 3 rounds, Ali landed 100 punches. Williams managed just 3, and he was on the canvas 4 times.
Every fighter, in my opinion, has one peak performance. And I think Ali's was against Cleveland Williams. The speed is blinding, and he never missed a shot, and he delivered those blows so rapidly. Poor old Cleveland Williams, who wasn't a bad heavyweight, wasn't a great one, was treated as if he was a novice.
Ali's 1965 rematch with Sonny Liston is remembered for the sudden and controversial ending. A phantom punch, or was it Ali's lightning speed?
Now we're about to see one of the most controversial endings in the history of the heavyweight division. I want you to watch very carefully in a moment when we go into slow motion Ali's right hand, and it gives you an idea just how fast he could punch. It's coming up now. Just watch the right hand very, very carefully. He brings it back, looking for an opening, waiting, waiting. Now, bang. Now, no one to this day is sure where that punch landed. Did it hit him on the chin, or did it hit him on the side of the head? I think the punch probably landed on the side of the head, because that is far more dangerous for a fighter to be caught there than on the chin, because it completely disorientates you. It was so quick. People started calling the fight a fix, which is rubbish. You can't fix the world heavyweight champion.
Henry Cooper's view is somewhat different.
I just believe Liston swallowed it. Liston found out in that first fight that Ali had the style that he couldn't handle. I don't think Liston ever got over that. And in the second fight, he just went in there, I think, just for the payday.
But did Ali have the fastest hands of any heavyweight?
Tyson was incredibly fast, also when he was a young man. He would hit you with 3 or 4 shots in what seemed like a split second. It would have been very interesting to compare to see who was the faster of the two.
Well, I would say Tyson is second. You know, he's very fast, right? He's chunky, short, and he hasn't got the reach like Ali and things like that. But he has got terrific hand speed, but not the repetition of punches that Ali's got.
The jabbing speed of the great Sugar Ray Robinson has been compared to Ali's. Sugar Ray's averaged out at 0.36 seconds. Ali's was quicker, 0.27. That's less than a third of a second to throw one punch.
Look at Chuvalo's face, Ken. Good close-up. You can see the effects of all of those punches.
The jab, every boxer's basic tool. Ali not only had one of the fastest, but also one of the most accurate. Here's Canadian George Chuvalo on the receiving end in 1966.
In the light trunks. George Chuvalo, the Canadian, in the darker trunks. Just keeps going ahead. He never stops.
This is what it did to Floyd Patterson.
So you can see now that this left eye of Patterson's really is closing in the 7th round.
And Henry Cooper suffered even worse damage.
You could never stand off of Ali and try to outbox him because he could jab your head off and make you look silly.
Cooper's left eye is pouring blood.
In his first fight with Ali, Cooper was stopped, suffering from a terrible cut.
Round 5.
It was a similar result in their return fight 3 years later.
The 2 cut eyes I got with Ali were the worst cuts I ever had in boxing. Ali was a flicker, he was a long puncher, he dragged your flesh.
It was quick and it was accurate, and it was like a homing pigeon. He never missed. The great thing about Ali, he could throw it accurately when he appeared to be off balance, going backwards at some considerable speed.
A lot of talk about boxing in this altitude and whether Foster is better prepared for it as he lives at altitude.
Bob Foster, the former world light heavyweight champion, had a venomous jab of his own. Outweighed by more than 40 pounds, he got involved in a jabbing battle with Ali when they met in 1972.
Knows it all. He knows he can bide his time. On the other hand, can you imagine what would happen if Foster teed off and landed a punch on Ali's chin? I think you could hear the roar around the world if that happened. Well, that's what they call in fight circles taking a bit of a liberty. Foster's getting through with those left hands. I wonder if he's going to pay for it. And they're yelling from Ali's corner now, double them up. He needs to use those punches in flurries.